Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I bring you a CC video, and I know I've done one before, but I feel like every time I see it I feel like I could have done so much better and I could have provided you guys with so much more content. So I'm gonna try and do that in this video. Also because a lot of people have been asking for it on TikTok. People on TikTok are really interested in my CC folder. So I'm gonna try and get you guys as close to obtaining a similar CC folder as I do. Obviously, I'm not gonna be able to show you everything just because I've been gathering this CC since 2019, so it's been like 3 years? Wait, I can't count. 2019 to 2020, 2020, 2000. Yeah, 3 years. So this is actually 3 years worth of CC. So I'm gonna start with the skin details. Actually, skin tones. I'm gonna start with skin tones first. And I have a few ones. Obviously, I'm gonna share all of these with you guys. I have some supernatural ones. These are very popular on Twitter and Tumblr. I'm gonna share the creator's name on screen and obviously the CC link down below. These are amazing if you want to create an alien character. I've used them actually on this character I created recently, this one. And I thought she looked amazing. She's an alien. It doesn't have it in her occult, but she's obviously an alien. So yeah, that's the skin tone I used for her. I also have other skin tones here. These are other custom skin tones that I downloaded, which I love a lot. Moving on from skin tones, we go to the skin details. I have so many. And I'm gonna share my favorite. And the way I wanna do this is I wanna share my favorite skin details. So these two are one of my favorites. I always end up clicking on either one of these and trying to not stick with them because I wanna change it up. This one is a very old one. I don't use it anymore. It's pretty, it has dimples, but I'm gonna share it regardless. This is one of my favorites as well, which you can see the name in the thumbnail. I love when creators do this. It's so important to me that they add the CC title in their thumbnails because it makes it so much easier for people watching to figure out what the skin detail is. This creator as well, this creator has one of the most beautiful skin details I've ever used, and I have a few of theirs. So I'm gonna share the creator's name and then all of the skin details they have. This is one of them. It has a few options here for eyelids and for elder sims. That's really pretty. And then there's this one. This one is up there with my favorites. They also have 2 more I downloaded and love. Don't worry, I'll get back to the ones we just skipped over. There's Rose Water. This one has a little bit more shading, but I think there are more options where, yeah, there's less shading. There we go. And it's really pretty. I love it. There's also this one. This one is one of my absolute favorites as of late. It's called Tinsel, and they're all by the same creator. I love this one a lot, and I love using this one mainly because of the cute options it has. I love those options. The only issue with this skin detail is it's pixelated right here around the eyes, and it can get a little annoying to me, I'm not gonna lie, but it's pretty. It makes your sim look super pretty. There's this V skin details. It's not called V. If you search V skin detail, you're not gonna find it. So I'm gonna share the creator and the name of the skin detail. This one is more Maxis Matchy, but I love it. I love mixing and matching between Maxis Match and Alpha. So yeah, this is really pretty and I use it a lot. This one is really nice. It's so shiny and pretty and clean. It also has so many options. Ones without shine, ones with freckles, one with blush. I love it. It's cute. Other ones are like this, the hazel one. There's a male and a female skin detail, but I'm gonna share this one with you guys as well. Just looks super pretty. This one, I love using it to make my sims look more innocent. I tend to use this or this, these skin details. I don't know, they just give your sim a really childish look. I think this also has an elder option. I see an elder option here, it just doesn't show up for some reason. And I think these are by the same creator if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, these are one of my favorites as well when I want my sim to look really innocent and sweet. Oh, there's this one as well. This one is by the same creator as well. So all of these, this, and this one are all by the same creator, and they all give such a childish, pretty appearance to your sims. So I'm gonna share this one as well with you guys. I also have this skin detail. I love it. It's one of my favorites as well. And this one specifically, I think, gives them lip corners, mouth corners. It extends them a little bit, which is nice because then I won't have to add them in the extra skin details. I've been using it less and less these days though, so I don't know, I'll link it anyways. There's also this one. This one is like really clean and pretty. It's really subtle as well, which I love. Moving on, I'm still not done showing you guys all of the skin details I use. The Goo Goo overlay, it's so pretty. I love the little beauty marks, little moles it has all over it. And that's also like really clean and pretty, just when you don't want a very intense look on your Sims. This is a very nice one to use. I really dislike this one. I meant to remove it. I dislike it. I'm gonna share it anyways. You can see the name like on the thumbnail, but I personally don't like the skin detail. I just have it. There's also this one. I love what this one does to the lips. It makes them like pursed and pouty. Look how cute it makes the lips. There's also the skin detail. Now, I know it looks a little like messy and all over the place, but there's a less intense version right there. And then when you add to it a little bit more, like when you go down and add a nose overlay and, you know, like just an eyelid overlay at the top, it makes it look really cute and it has such a unique look to it. So I'm gonna share this one with you guys. I also have this, which I love a lot because of what it does to the lips as well. So I'm gonna be sharing this one with you guys as well. There are many options here. The darker gray ones are like the most visible. They're intense. And then there are the light gray ones, which are much more subtle with the shading. I like either one. I use both of them. And you know, I love being able to go back to my Sims who use the skin detail and be able to give them like the same one with the wrinkles. I feel like it allows them to keep their face. This one is one of the prettiest skin details I've ever seen ever. It looks like real skin. I love it. I love that it has so many options for the eyelids. Like, look at this. That's so pretty. I love the skin detail a lot. GoPolsme in general, I love all of GoPolsme's creations. There's also this one. It looks a bit dry, but once you add like makeup and other skin overlays, it looks really good. GoPolsme also has like skin details or like overlays that are not overlays. I don't know what you call them, but they're colored and you get to choose the skin color as well. There's also this, but I don't know why it makes the sim just super dark. Oh, I also forgot to show you guys this one. Look how pretty this one looks. There are also other options for GoPolsme that I seem to have lost. Oh no, I found them. Okay, so for GoPolsme, they also offer like these skin details, which I know, like, I usually hate these, but I feel like I can make them work. Once you get them and once you, this is so light. Once you add them to your sim, and then you can like work around their other skin details, and usually like you can come up with something that looks really nice. So I'm gonna share this one and this one as well with you guys. Okay, and I believe this is all for like the skin overlays that, you know, change their facial features. Now I want to move on to other stuff, and I kind of want to give them this skin detail because it looks really clean. You know, I can show you the other skin details that I have that are just like things to spice up their appearance. So whether it be freckles or like eyelid overlays or like nose overlays, I feel like this would work with them really well. So let's go back down. There are the mouth corners. Look how cute this one is. I think this one is my absolute favorite because it's just like, it doesn't extend their lips a lot. And I think this one is by Praline Sims, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so now I'm so excited to show you guys this because this has been a game changer for me, honestly. So I have a few favorites, specifically two favorite creators when it comes to nose overlays, which are Obscurus and Northern Siberian Winds. I've been like playing with CC for a while, so trust me when I tell you, Northern Siberian Winds and Obscurus are one of the best creators for nose overlays. So this is one of my favorites. You can mess with the shading. You also have an option like this where you can choose your own skin tone. Like you can give them a pinkish nose. Like you can have their nose like permanently like redder than the rest of their face, which sometimes looks really cute. There's also the Northern Siberian Winds one, which is actually like really pretty as well. This one has different shadings that you can use. There's this one as well. And then there's another one, this one by Northern Siberian Winds. This one has become my favorite recently. Like, I'm so sad it doesn't come for male Sims as well, but I love it. Look how clean and smooth that looks. Another thing I love using are the eyelid overlays from Geforce. Both of these. This one, I like it. It just doesn't always work with me because it's kind of like, it doesn't look as sharp and clean as I usually tend to make my Sims. It's not a deal breaker for me, but it's not my absolute favorite. This one is my absolute favorite because look how clean and smooth this one looks compared to that one. See? I guess if you're going for a more realistic appearance, you can use this one. And this one if you're going for a little bit of a more cartoony look. Also, if you guys see anything on here that you want me to link to you guys, just let me know because I'm showing you guys my favorite things. Just so you know when you're downloading these things, you know that they look good. So yeah, there's, going back to the eyelid overlays, I actually forgot to mention, they also, Geforce also has another option for the eyelid overlays, which I'm gonna share just because I want you guys to have as much CC options as you want. But I want you guys to also know I don't use this one often. But if you guys see it, if you guys like it, I'm gonna link it either way so you guys can use it. I also love this face contour a lot. I love using it on my older Sims a lot. It just adds so much to their face. We've gone through face overlays, mouth corners, nose overlays, eyelid overlays. Next, I want to show you guys something really special, something I use a lot when I'm creating my Sims, almost every single time. So say you're using one of these eyes, for example. I want to make their eyes bigger just so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I know they look creepy. Okay, so some eyes have this like really weird effect at the sides. Like sometimes it looks even darker than this. Like these ones, like it looks black. This one is a good example, and I think I used it in my other video as well. So let's say this, I like these eyes, and this is not a bad effect all of the time. It's just sometimes you have younger Sims and you don't want them to look tired or like, you know, have them look worn out. So this is why I recommend this all of the time, and not many people use this from what I've seen. So I want you guys to know that you do have this option, and I'm gonna share this because I actually had a very hard time finding this in the first place. So what this does is it removes it. It just simply removes it at like different intensities. So this one actually also removes a little bit of the iris as well, which I don't like. So I always tend to go with this row. It gives them their eyes back. So if you look closely, there is a difference, as you can see. But I always tend to go with this option. There's more. This one actually adds like a black ring around their eyes. Some of these I honestly don't know what the difference between them is. I just tend to use this one all of the time. So this is it without it, and this is it with it. It just looks so much cleaner. So I'm gonna be sharing this one with you guys because it's so good. It's so good. You're gonna thank me. Okay, next I have beauty spots, and this is one of my favorites. It's so sharp and it's so visible. Like, look at these. And you can have like different intensities. Like this one is a little bit lighter and this one is extremely light. Like if you have a sim like with a specific beauty spot you want in mind, I cannot recommend this enough. This one is super pretty. Okay, moving on. I also have, oh, I forgot to mention, I can't believe I forgot to mention this. I have other eyelid overlays that I love so freaking much, which are the Miko ones. Look how freaking nice these look. Don't these look amazing? Look at how many options you have. That's so pretty. I showed you the beauty marks, and now I want to show you guys the under eye bags. I have so freaking many, and this is also one of my favorites. I love using these, and they look more bruised than anything. So if I have a sim that is like going through it, or like a sim with like a really rough life, I usually give them these ones. And I have these ones. Now these, I love using these ones so much. And if you've seen any of my Create a Sim videos, you will notice me like giving all of my sims this, because to me this is like so pretty, and I always go for the second option, like the light gray or the black. Depending on the sim, honestly, but it's so cute. Like, it's so cute to me. Okay, moving on. This one is always the hardest for me to find because I downloaded a package with all of like Praline, Sims, eye bags. And there's one specifically that I use that I always struggle to find. I'll try and find it for you guys. I think it's this one. So it's the 9N09 Mayfair. So yeah, these are also one of my favorites to use because I feel like the options are enough. Like I could get rid of all of these and have this one, like, so I would definitely like add this one as well under eye bags. Oh, I also forgot to show you these ones. I love these ones as well. Look how hot. It makes your sim look hot, doesn't it? Like my sim looks hot with this on. Okay, now we can move on to hairlines. And I have a few to show you guys. I'm gonna share all of Gopal's Me's hairlines because they're pretty and well made. There's also the Remersion one, and I love this one so much because it has so much detail around the sides. And I think that's it for the... Actually, no, I do have more hairlines. I lied. I have these one, which are more like edges, I suppose. And these are really pretty. Like if I show you a hair... I'm gonna show you a hairstyle with these ones on. I recently downloaded this hair from Simpliciati, and I feel like it's gonna look perfect with this. So I'm gonna use this one and I'm gonna show you the options here. Look how pretty. Look how nice this looks. So I'm gonna make sure to link this one as well because it's really good. Now, moving on to the Freckles, and I have a few favorites I like to use. This one, I love it. It looks so natural and, you know, like real freckles. So I like using this one. I'm gonna link it for you guys. There's also this one. This one is a full body one, which I know a lot of you guys would love to use, so I'm gonna share this one as well. Okay, another one is this one. I love this one so much. I love subtlety a lot, and look how subtle this one is. I'm gonna make sure to link it for you guys as well. There's also another one that's one of my favorites. This one. This one can be a little bit intense, but it also looks like really natural, so I love using that one. Okay, now that we're done with the Freckles segment, these are beautiful lashes by Miko. Give me a second because I'm pretty sure Miko uploaded new lashes. Yeah, see, I was right. Miko uploaded new lashes on May 16th. Wow, it's been a while. I can't believe I didn't download these. So yeah, grab all of the Miko eyelashes. They're really pretty. They look really nice on your Sims. The new ones are obviously part 5, which I don't have in my game yet, but here are all the previous ones. This is part 2. These ones are a little bit more clumpy and cute. And then there are these ones. And finally, my favorites are the part 4 eyelashes, specifically this one. The only issue, like these are so pretty, but the only issue I have with them is that they kind of penetrate through the hair. So for example, if I give them this hair, look at this. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? So if you know your sim won't have hair on their face, I do recommend the Miko eyelashes. But if they're gonna have hair on their face, then it's not worth it for them to walk around looking like this. But yeah, Miko eyelashes, they're great. Okay, and then the very, very famous and popular Kujiko lashes. I don't need to say much about these lashes. I'll be adding these ones as well. And then I also have the Dream Girl lashes, which I love so freaking much. I'm gonna change her eye because she just has really intense eyes right now. I'm gonna show you all of the options. I love them. I love them a lot. It allows me to make my Sims as glamorous as I want. So I'm gonna share these as well. Okay, and I think this concludes all of my favorite skin details. Now I'm gonna make this like into a very small series just because I wanna be able to provide you guys with as much CC as I can and not, you know, miss out on anything that I, you know, liked and I couldn't share just because I didn't have the time to show it or to like showcase it to you guys. And now I kind of want to also do another thing, and I want you guys to let me know if you like it. So what I want to do is by the end of each CC video, I want to kind of create a sim with all of my favorite CC I showed you, just to kind of showcase a full like look of all the CC you're gonna use, or like to show you what kind of sim you can create with all of the CC I just showed you. So I hope you guys like this segment. Without further ado, let's create the sim, and I'm also specifically gonna show you what CC I used to be able to make her look this way. So let's get started.
I know the next morning when the sun goes up, it might be the last day of you and me. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done, and I'm too afraid to let it go. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not just only in my dreams. Oh, if I could. You know nothing at all about what's going down. Oh, like a shipwreck, I cut the sails loose. You're lying next to me with heavy eyes while I shiver inside with a heavy heart. I know what I've done. Time is running out for me. If I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not just only in my dreams. Oh, if I could, I would turn back time. If I could, I would take it all back. If I could, I would bring back all the memories, not just only in my dreams. Oh, if I could. Oh, if I could. Oh, if I could.
Okay guys, so here you go. This is what a sim with the CC I showed you could end up looking like. The skin details anyways. I kind of want to take everything off of her now so I can show you guys what she looks like. Okay. Yikes. Okay, so this is what she looks like without any skin details on. And this is what she looks like with only the skin details on. Pretty cute, right? And then this is her with the rest of my CC. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys love her. I hope this video was useful for you guys. There will be many more where that came from, but I really do hope you like it. If you did, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, because I will be uploading more of these. The skin details just seemed like a good start because everything is contained within one area. I wanted to do this as like a tattoo and a skin detail video, but it would have been too much, so I'm saving the tattoos for later. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!
I'm blue.